All right, guys, hey, listen, it finally arrived. Come here, you got to see this. I've been waiting all season for this. Involved in the infomercial, and we had this guy on set, and I got to tell you, I just about lost my mind. There haven't been any available, and it just arrived. This is the Rangetop Combo from Blackstone, man, and this is the one with the fryer accessory. So guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through a complete unboxing, assembly, and how to season this bad boy. Okay. Now, by the way, if you're just coming here looking to see how to season your grill, I'm going to put a little link in the bottom there. Click on that and it'll take you right to how to season these properly. Okay. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We're going to pop into this box and we're going to get right to it. Let's do it. All right. So let's talk for a minute. All right. This is no ordinary grill. This isn't your weekend hobby thing. All right. This is the Mac Daddy. This is the big one that Blackstone makes. So you got to ask yourself, what are you going to do with your grill? If you're by yourself in your condo, maybe not, but I'll tell you, you got a family of a couple, 2, 3, you love to entertain, and you really want to have a whole bunch of different varieties and way to cook in the backyard, this thing is going to rock your world. But let me tell you something, out of the gate, this is big. I mean, it's big. Seriously, it's huge. Did I mention it was big? But that's okay, because think of all you're getting in this. We're talking about a 28-inch 3-burner flat top griddle with a lid. We're talking 2 side burners, 40,000 BTUs. We're talking about an included fryer basket, the whole bundle, man. And in addition to that, you got the place inside there where you can hide the propane tank and keep everything nice and tidy. You got a side table with a spot for a built-in cutting board. And once you take that away, you've got access to the garbage can that attaches neatly underneath. Guys, they thought of everything. So I'm going to walk you through this step by step. We're going to get this bad boy put together. We're going to season it. And oh man, is it going to be a fun summer. Come on along. All right, guys, first things first, come on in here. We have to take off these things. Now, before we get into this, let's take a minute to appreciate this box. Come here for a second. This is fantastic. Look at this. When you see this in the store, which by the way is the only place you're going to find this, because shipping this thing's the real deal. You're going to find this at Walmart on there. They'll throw it in your truck. But look at this. It's got the fryer, whole bunch of burgers. It's got the side burners. I mean, this is great. Cutting board, that grease management system, which I've in the past is fantastic. Look at this. Look what they're saying here. 24 pancakes, 24 hamburgers, 12 steaks, 40 eggs, 20 chicken breasts. Oh my gosh, 60 slices of bacon. That's a fun testing day. All right, so now I'm betting that this thing now lifts right off. All right, let's get rid of the styrofoam here. All right, don't need you, 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 probably need you. All right, there's some kind of wire mesh guy here. We're gonna put that aside. We're just gonna empty this out till we hit the owner's manual. It's always a good idea to pause there and kind of flip ahead a couple of pages, make sure you get a good idea of what's going on, all the parts, all that kind of stuff. So we're gonna keep digging through that box until we come up with the manual and the little doodads and knickknacks that we gotta separate and mark out. Oh, hey look, there they are. All right, so you got a bubble pack here. It's got a wrench with it. I'll say this for Blackstone, man, they make their assembly super easy. A couple little tabs there, spacers, screws. This is an important one, so make sure that goes where you need it to go. Now here is your manual. So we're just going to take care of that for a second. Let's get these parts out, and then we'll pause for a second and read ahead a few steps. These things, if you take the time to dig in there, there's nothing in them, so you can skip those. All right, there we go. Ooh, this feels weighty. Okay. All right, so this is going to be what looks like a shelf of some kind. That's my guess. Have a look at that. All right, let's put that to the side. Keep the top of this box, by the way. That's great for tossing stuff in. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, pieces are getting bigger. Man, can they pack these things? Fantastic. All right. It's like Blackstone Christmas. Every box has something cool. There we go. Oh, this is the thing, I think, that holds the garbage bags. That is going to be the handiest, dandiest thing. Make sure you give yourself lots of little organizing tables to set stuff out on. Makes life a lot easier. All right, that's our shelf. I can tell because it's shelf shaped. All right, There we go. Ooh. This one feels good. All right. Oh, they got all the little the knobs already on there. That's nice. Nothing better than a pre-installed knob. Da-da. There we go. All right, what's in here? What's in here that weighs so much? Oh boy. Oh, is that our burner? Is that what I'm looking at? Our burner parts? No, that's it, man. All right. So everything in here is well packaged. Everything looks really coming out of the box. Nothing scratched, nothing scraped. That's a feat in and of itself when you got something this big and this many pieces and you know, designed to do so many things. So good on you, Blackstone. All right. Wow. We're getting through it. All right. I wonder what could be in here. I have no idea what that is, although I think it's a door. That feels like a door. Nice and sturdy too. Nice, 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 nice. Not like the flimsy metal you feel on some of the more inexpensive grills that are out there. Yeah, these are these feel like they're built to last. So far it's pretty awesome. Okay. Three more boxes left. Oh, what do we got? This looks shelf-like again. Oh, you know what's going on here? This is your cutting board holder with the cutaway that opens up to the garbage holder down below. Nice. That's pretty cool. All right. Ooh, within this box are two more little boxes. Within those boxes are two more little boxes. This is great. Oh, this is going to be our... Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, and this one I saw on the very well crafted has 4 locking wheels. Look at that. These guys, all 4 of them lock, so you're not just relying on one of them, you know, bearing down to stop the whole thing from moving. Good plan, guys. Nice work. One more inside the big box. Can't be more. All right. Having a good time opening these boxes. Holy. Oh, here's one handle. 2 handles. And, ooh, 3 handles. It's a handle mania in here. Not sure what that is. Itself, I'm sure. And yet another handle. So 1, 2, 3 handles. So all of these handles are the same. There's no left or right on these, so that's pretty cool. Don't worry about you know, making sure they're together because they're all part of these. Some casters. We have 6 casters. 2, 4, 6. All right. I thought there was 4 wheels. All right. Maybe that's what it's for, because I haven't read the manual yet. That's right. All right, so this, with the handle sticking out of it, I'm gonna guess is the bonus fryer attachment that Blackstone is including with this guy at Walmart. Not sure if that's an ongoing thing or an introductory bit, but man, I'll tell you, to have this thrown in and included is out of this world. Wow. All right, and one more. Who cued the bird? That is exactly what's going on here. So guys, I'm just going to put this to the side for now. Man, you're going to love this thing when it's all together. Now what's in here first? Let's go ahead and empty that out. Ooh, like a flagpole. What's going on here? That is cool. This is super cool. Look at this. You're getting the light here. Blackstone. Blackstone. One more. Blackstone. That's fun. All right. Here's where you might want to get some assistance, because I'm guessing in here is the grill top. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take these guys off. Instead of trying to lift it all at once, you got staples there. So you're just going to give those a good little tug, just like that. Very nice. Yeah, that's what we got in there. We got that big 28-inch cold rolled steel flat top cook surface. Man alive, with the lid. You got to be kidding me, man. I love the fact that this comes with a lid. God, that's nice. All right, so grab it by the old ring. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right, so let's see where we're at so far. We got all the packaging off. So this is the main unit, and it's beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 controls. So you've got all the individual heat controls you could ever want. 3 different burners. Both of the side burners are individually controlled. Fantastic. Everything's arrived beautifully. There's no scratches. Everything's got a nice shine on it. I love it. They're not going to make us try and install all of these little piezo lighters, whatever they're called. Come on back here, and you can kind of see the parts that we've got spread out. Try and keep everything, you know, if it was in a box together, keep it grouped together. So, you know, we got all the elements for the burner there. We got the handles, we got the cutting board with the cutting board attachment. We got that big, beautiful hooded cooking surface down there. Holy moly. The shelf, that wire basket, which I haven't figured out yet. And then, of course, that beautiful Blackstone right in the forecaster. So make sure you kind of get all those as comfortably spaced out and organized as you please. All right, everybody, here we go. We got the owner's manual, and we're going to flip right to it. You can read ahead if you like, or go piece by piece. You might want to go through these and just make sure you got all the parts that they're asking for and everything that you kind of need in there. There's your book. All right, here we go. Step 1. What do they want us to do? Remove the griddle body from the packaging with a screwdriver. Attach the 2 magnetic doors at the base of the griddle body with 4 screws. Be sure the magnetic side is facing the front of the griddle body. All right, so that's what those little white guys were. So they just want the ones on the bottom. All righty. All right, so you got 4 holes. What it said, make sure that you've got the magnetic side pointing out. This is where a rechargeable screwdriver is your best friend, putting grills and bikes together. All right, step number 2. Here's what they want us to do. Okay, this is where we're going to put the tires on. Is it tires? No, it's wheels, right? Not tires. And you just tip it over and you screw those in. But what they want you to do is make sure that you've got the brake engaged before you tie them in. And that little wrench is included in your bubble pack. You'll find that right in there. So luckily enough, these look like they all come pre-locked, which is terrific because it feels like it'd be a lot of weight to put it down with your hands. So nice stuff. All right, cool. So like we said, you're just going to thread that in there. There's no bolt on the other side. It's all threaded right inside the unit. And then you're going to take the little wrench that comes with it. You got to love that. It's going to reach in and give it a nice tighten. Nice, that's it. Well, that couldn't be any easier. Love it. So now quickly, just do that 3 more times. Super, super simple. I tip my hat to Blackstone because they always, always, always make the grill assembly experience the quickest and easiest it could be. Look at that. There we go. First thing I'm going to cook is that bird in the tree that won't shut up. All right, so now they're on. Now it's time to stand this right back up. All right, we got wheels. All right, here we go. Step number 3. With a screwdriver, attach the 2 upper door magnets to the bottom of the faceplate with the 4 screws. Make sure the magnetic side is facing towards the Blackstone cutout. We have all done that the wrong way 7 times. Get it right the first time. All right, match it up to the picture. So remember, Blackstone upside down and make sure that metal part is facing outwards. That's the magnet. Perfect. That's it. All right, so here we are, step number 4. And for step number 4, it wants us to take this beautiful thing and put it on that beautiful thing. All right, so to put your Blackstone sign on, you're gonna go in behind here and you're just gonna kind of wedge it, just like that. It sits nice and flush, and then on the inside in the back, as you do that, it lines itself up with the 4 screw holes to lock everything in place. So come on around back here to the other side, Trish. All right, so now we're looking to install the back panel, all right? So this is another thing where you're going to want to make sure that panel is facing the correct way. The hooks want to be facing this way, all right? And remember, once you get down to these steps, there aren't a whole bunch of different screws to find because there's only one type of screw left, so well done again. All right, so make sure you find these hooks right here and make sure they're facing the inside, okay? Just like that, not like this. You want to make sure you can see this when you're looking in from the front of it, like that. All right, so the first thing you want to do, come on in here, is the 2 top screws, put those in just nice and loose so it holds it in place. So that way you're not fumbling around with it and fiddling. It's like all 4 screws in real easy. All right, here we go. So now, step number 6. Place the inside shelf onto the 4 built-in hooks on the inside. Alrighty. All right, so I finally discovered what this is. The mesh guy, that's the shelf that goes inside. Our 4 hooks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that goes in there. Well, that was pretty slick and easy. So step 7 has like step 7A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All right, using a large handle, 2 handle sleeves, 2 handle bezels, and 2 screws, assemble both cabinet doors as shown. That sounds like a lot, but it really isn't. And there's not a lot of parts here, so they're pretty easy to decipher here. So here, come over, join me on the handheld. All right, guys, so this is your shelf. All right, you've got a back side and you've got a front side, and you're gonna work from the back side first. Let me go ahead and put that right there. So there's your handle right there, and there's your black screws. There we are. And these are your bezels and sleeves. You find those all in your little bubble pack there. So the sleeves go in there like that, and you want to put it on this way so that it hugs the outside of the unit and the door when you put it on there. See that? Not that way, that way. Okay, all right, so just take that little screw, drop it inside like that, and then this goes underneath. This is where it's, you just kind of work it around to get it to fall through there. There we go. Give it a little, now don't tighten it all the way, just get it part of the way there so you can do the other side and screw it right into place. And then tighten the other side. And there, you have a handle on the door with the bezels in the right spot. Perfect. And now you just want to repeat that with the other door. All right, so guys, hey, we're doing all right. We are moving right along. So now we're going to place the cabinet door where it's supposed to be, starting with the bottom post, then the top, and repeat this with the second cabinet door. So there's 2 little pegs, one top, one bottom. Put the first one in the bottom, and then the top one, and then those magnets should grab it when we close it. Let's see how well we did. Okay, so here's what you want to make sure of. That little springy piece goes towards the top, because that's where you're going to be able to do your adjustment. So the solid piece goes in the hole on the bottom, just like that, and then you can push that down carefully and slide it right into place till you hear that pop, and look at that, we have a door. Let's do it again. That springs back and forth. The solid piece goes right on the bottom, and then carefully push the spring down and just kind of feel your way. Snap. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. So now this is a pretty easy one. Now what we've got to do is attach the paper towel holder to the side shelf. So let me go ahead and grab those pieces. For a lot of us, that's always easier. Just make that picture kind of look exactly like it's supposed to look here. That gives us a better way to line stuff up. So again, the little screws that they want are already a part, whoops, of this. So it's nothing you have to take out of your pack, which is nice, all right? So let's go ahead and take those guys. And this, according to the package, is gonna do that right there. So it wants us to go that way. All right. So from the inside out, you get the first one threaded just like that. Makes the second one that much easier. And then go ahead and tighten those right up. I like these steps. They're quick, they're easy, anybody can do them. All right, so now we're going to attach the right side of the shelf with the 2 screws to the griddle body. Place the waste bag holder on the griddle frame by aligning the rods to hold the top of the right side of the panel as shown. All right, we're going to walk into that. All right, so here's what we want to do. On the side here, you're going to find 4 threaded holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is where this is going to go. Just like this. And that's going to give you a neat way to hold that into place while you get everything. That is actually a little bit of nice thinking on Blackstone's part. I got to tell you, they took the time to make sure that the assembly was going to be as enjoyable as it could possibly be. We can go ahead and line this up right inside. Ooh, that was loud. Underneath. All right. Okay, and this is how you put on the garbage bag holder. There's two small inside. No threading here at all. They just kind of set right in there like that. And then that just holds itself like that. That's very cool. So come on around to the other side here, Trish, and we'll do the same thing on this side. And then you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. All right, and there that is. All right, so depending on how you're set up here, this is where you might want to grab the help of a buddy. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask Trish to help me put the grill plate up on top, and I'm going to reverse steps 12 and 13. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with doing that. It's just this is where the handle goes on the hood over the grill, and where I've got it on the ground is going to be a lot easier if I pick it up and put it up top here. So let's get this thing on top of the Blackstone. This is what we've been waiting for. All right, so there are 4 little pegs underneath where you're going to line them up. And here's one of them right there. So you just go ahead and you set that right inside, and then you do the same thing all the way around. There's really only one way that it can go on, and that's it. All right, now we're going to do the first step, handle on. Look at that. That's pretty. I like that. Ooh, nice. All right, so now we're going to start working on the burner part. Attach the handle to the range cover. We can do that. So this is your range cover, and that's your range handle with the 2 screws already in there. All right, we are almost done. This is getting very exciting. All right, there we go. So again, everything's nice and threaded. I love the fact that there's no bolts, like no nuts to deal with. That's the worst, man. When you're trying to climb up inside a grill, put nuts somewhere. Oy. Alrighty, and there's that guy. All right, this one looks pretty important. Step 15, place the drip pan, range grate, and cover in place over the range burner. So it's giving you the 3 things that go down there and which way they go. So let's try and stack that in there. All right, so here we go. We got our drip tray. So we're gonna go ahead, put that over the 2 burners, and it falls in there like that. So now we've got our cast iron grill plate, and you've got 2 little knobs right there. So there's only one right way to do it, and that looks like it. All right, that's that. And then our cover goes right on top. So here's the way this works. Keeps this covered up. Remember, don't use it as a shelf. Gets super hot, and then when you're ready to take those burners off, this comes off, and there's 2 little notches that hold it in place right like that. Even gives you a little bit of a backsplash. That's cool. All right, so we are getting there, man. Let's go ahead and take our cutting board, because I know that's supposed to go there. All right, that's fun. All right, where are we at here? We are closing in, man. So now place a grease cup at the back of the griddle underneath the rear grease cutout. All right, come on back here, because this you got to see. This is their patented rear grease management system, all right? It fits on the lip of the grill right there, right underneath the grease little spout. If you come on around front here, you're going to see why the magic is in their grease management system, boy. I love this. So, by the way, I'm loving this lid. See this, you guys? Everything goes right back there. So you're not pushing the grease towards you in some sort of reservoir in the front. Everything gets pushed towards the back and away from you. It's very nice. By the way, isn't this pretty? Isn't that nice? Isn't that a lovely color? Do yourself a favor. Take a picture of that, because very soon, that's the last time you'll ever see it that color. We didn't call it Silverstone, we called it Blackstone. Seasoning's coming up, you guys. We only got a few steps left. This is too cool. All right, I don't know how long they're gonna do this, but as of right now, this is included, man. This is the bonus package they're giving you. So this is designed to fit right on top. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the basket out of there, just like that. Probably make life a lot easier. Take the insert out. Lots of different pieces, lots of thought went into this. So you've got a little hook right there that faces away from you. You go ahead and you just set it right into place like that. The insert goes inside. It's got a couple of markers right there, minimum and maximum for oil. Tells you how much you need to buy, 2.5 liters or 4.3, all right? And then you've got your basket, which is fantastic. You got your lid, of course. And listen, what a nice little surprise this is. You even get the thermometer so you know you're cooking at the right temperature, all right? So that's gonna sit inside just like that. That's gonna let you know that you're hitting that 325 or 375, whatever it is you're doing for frying. All right, guys, so this Blackstone is big, it's bad, it's beautiful, and you are gonna absolutely love it this summer. Let me just walk you through on a real quick tour before we get it seasoned up, all right? First things first, 3 independent burners, and that's what's providing heat, you guys, are the 28-inch cold rolled steel flat top. I said it before, that color, if you like it, take a picture of it, because we're going to turn it black with seasoning real quick here. You've got 2 independent burners, man. Think of what that adds to your outdoor cooking repertoire, and they're both independently controlled. Listen, man, if the whole outdoor kitchen isn't in the budget, I got to tell you something, for the money, there is nothing out there that does what this Blackstone can do. So we're going to get this seasoned up and we are going to get cooking, baby. See you in a couple.